you know, I know for a fact that you exist.
Okay.
Your faith, which I totally respect, is a faith, you know. You're putting your belief into something that you believe in your heart that is true, but you have not seen it. Do you understand? Whereas people will argue that, you know, you could think something created you, like, that's fine, but a lot of people don't believe that it actually.
Sorry, can you move the side here because it's sharp and.
Not a lot of people believe that, you know, a higher being created us. People believe that we came from evolution instead of something actually created us.
Okay, forget people, stick to you and to me, okay?
Yeah.
Now that will lead us to something called what is a source of knowledge? Is our source of knowledge only observation, or we can come to, because our faith not based upon blind faith, because faith, there's two meaning of it. There is a faith that based upon a blind faith, and there is a faith that based upon evidences, proofs, okay? For example, I never seen the person who made the phone. I never seen the person, literally I never seen him, yes? But I can know by intellectual way that just analyzing the phone, the one who made the phone must be a smart person. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Even though I haven't seen him. You see, so you agree with that, even if you say 100%. So therefore, we can come to know about something with certainty, even though we haven't seen the person who made it. How? By the effect of it.
Okay, I
you understand? So just let me finish the point. Yeah. So the problem, if you restrict the knowledge only to observation, then that will lead us to a lot of problems. Because, for example, Rihanna, imagine your mother said to you, listen, hello, your auntie is waiting for you somewhere. You're not going to say to her, no, I'm not going to believe that our auntie is waiting for me somewhere. Auntie, I said, yes, because why? Your mom, and not just because your mom, because there's other indication that you have observed and you have experienced, not just observed, experience, likewise your intellectual ways to understand things that made you believe your mom is telling you something which is true. You understand? So that's my point. My point is that we don't have to see God to believe in him. So when God sent the prophets and messengers, he gave them something which differentiated them from the rest of the people. Prophecies, miracles. For example, as a Muslim, why I believe Prophet Muhammad is a true prophet? Not just because I believe like that, or I was born Muslim. No, I can establish that, for example, the Quran, the holy book, that is a miracle. Why? Let me mention one of the miracles of the Quran. The Quran mentioned 1,400 years ago that this book is being made easy for the people to memorize it.
Okay, I understand, but that book is man-made.
No, it's not man-made.
Okay, but a human being wrote it.
Yeah, but doesn't mean because human beings
just appear.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean because someone wrote it, it's a man-made. No, because imagine now when you tell me
But it could be.
Yeah, of course, but now we're gonna analyze it, because what distinguishes Quran from any scripture? The Quran does not just claim to be from God; it goes beyond that. God challenged people that if you're claiming this book was a man-made, then bring something like it in its eloquency, in its prophecies, in its law, in its legislation, in its miracle. You understand? So we know human being, if they made up something, they're not going to go on and challenge people to bring something like it if they know they made it up. Because they know they're going to expose themselves. They know there's people out there who are smarter than them. But if I know what I have with me from the Creator, the Most High, I'm going to challenge everyone to bring something like it. Because I know they cannot do that. You understand?
I understand.
So,
but the point you're saying about the phone, like the phone is a materialistic object, you know what I mean? Like it's obviously a man-made thing. Like phones didn't just appear the same way that you think your faith is like an everlasting thing. Do you understand what I mean?
no, but which one is more complicated, the phone or your eye?
Phone.
No, which one is more complicated, your eye or your phone?
What do you mean complicated?
Complicated. Which one is like more design? There's more structure.
Yeah,
your eye is way. So if the phone, which is simple, must have creator, what about your eyes, yourself?
Yes, I understand.
You understand? That's what Allah said in the Quran. There's a chapter called Al-Insan, which means Allah said mankind. Allah said, هل أتى على الإنسان حين من الدهر لم يكن شيئا مذكورا. Allah said, does human being not think there was upon a time there were not even a word of mentioning? Meaning, you did not exist.
Okay, so how do you believe that humans came about?
I believe the Creator created them. God created everything.
Yes, but what about evolution? They come from monkeys?
I don't believe evolution. It's not proven. You know, evolution scientifically. No, it's not.
It is.
Okay, what is science?
What do you mean? What is science?
What is science? Define science.
You can't define it. It's just a factual thing. Like it's a factual thing. You know, like they study.
No, what is the method of science? Like science, in order to say something scientifically proven, it has to go through a method which called scientific method. Do you know what is it? Okay, no problem. So in order for us or the scientists to say something scientifically proven, there is a method they have to go through. You cannot just say something scientifically proven. You okay? Understand? Okay. What is collection of data based upon observation through experimentation, then you come to conclusion. So we know scientifically, we know even the scientists, for example, one of the head of the science, Richard Dawkins, we cannot observe. Even the scientists, they cannot give you an observable example when one species evolved to a completely different species.
Yes.
What they say, we believe something happened 300 million years ago, but that is a belief, that is not science.
Okay.
Let's go back to, if you believe that this universe was created, so therefore must have a creator.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, the point here is that when you observe this creation, you can see there's a wisdom behind this creation.
Yeah,
Do you agree with that?
A purpose.
Purpose, not just purpose, likewise everything is connected. Like you have eyebrows above your eyes. Why? Is because your sweat contains a salt.
To stop it getting in our eyes.
Why? Because it will damage your eyes. You have a nose next to your mouth. Before you eat, you smell food. Yes, you have a joint on your elbows to move and take. Understand? You know, look to the wisdom of the Creator. Imagine our nose was next to our toe.
It would make no sense.
You see what I'm saying? So we can see that's why Allah always
It's like
give us
it's been like planned.
program.
Yeah.
It's been designed.
Yeah.
You know. So therefore, this Creator must have knowledge, must have wisdom.
Yeah.
So therefore, the most wise Creator will not create the creation without any purpose. So therefore, there is a purpose. Therefore, logic dictates the one who knows our purpose, the one who made us. Do you agree with that so far?
Yes, of course.
It makes sense so far?